when you, it's up. I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only. Yeah, girl, you chosen. Love when you open, it's up. I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only.
But who I they to judge? I made it out the mud. I know people ain't gon' like me. I'm no longer who I was. See now I play for keeps. See now I'm off a. It's bitter when it's sweet. See now I'm off a. Boy elite, she my pride, a piece. I'm a minister police. I don't wanna hear your preach. Now I'm off a. Now I'm off a. Now I'm off a. Now I'm off a. Off a. I like how they want to count me out it.
This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Our reporter, Allie LaForce. So the Clippers win the tip. On offense, here are the Clippers. Jackson, left side. From the low block. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Pass to Paul. From deep. It's rebounded by Ibaka.
Boy, Serge Ibaka has had a lot of roles over the course of what is now a long NBA career. Certainly, he is a guy who can still pick his spots and be very effective.
Now here's Paul. Ayton with it. Leonard defending. Booker for three.
Devin Booker.
And he buries his first look.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
About a minute played here so far in the first. George, no good. And with Ibaka at his age, as you said, he knows when to pick his spots.
And that's what you come to expect from veterans, right? You can't go all out all the time. Ibaka and others know how to dial it up when it's necessary.
Mikal Bridges.
And the basket by Bridges.
Sometimes the mid-range is your best opportunity. Bridges more than willing to make that shot work.
Pass to Ibaka. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Paul. Into the lane. Ayton, no good.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Now George. And he makes it on the layup.
What a hoop by Paul George. The versatility to get inside and score it.
To the paint. Ayton. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
And Leonard, here we go. And the dunk by Leonard.
As unassuming as he looks sometimes, Kawhi Leonard finishes with authority off the dribble.
It's Booker on the wing. Takes it inside. And Booker with the jam.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Now here's Jackson.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
What a display of court awareness from Jackson. Coaches value guys who can effectively execute in pick and rolls.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
At the line for the Suns, DeAndre Ayton.
Ayton hits them both.
I tell you, this guy already a double-double threat nightly, and DeAndre Ayton's ceiling is still high. Now, he's got to go ahead and reach those expectations by putting in the work.
Out to Leonard. George outside. Oh, it misses. Had a chance to tie it.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
That's his first personal
There is
foul.
an absolute certainty that when Chris Paul stops playing basketball, he will be in Springfield in the Hall of Fame. Wherever he's been able to play, he has been able to thrive.
And with Paul, after some injuries early, he changed how he went about his offense.
Well, you think about him coming out of college, he was very solid athletically. Still good in that department, obviously. But the vast majority of his success comes from one of the best IQs and knowledge of the game that we've ever seen.
George. And the jam by George.
That is Paul George, the incredible vertical and the unbelievable creativity.
He nails it, and we're tied. George has got 6 points.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Paul with it. And Ibaka picks him up defensively. Pass to Ayton. Ibaka with a steal. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Screen by Ibaka. Kicks it to George. For 3. Doesn't go that time. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Suns on top, leading by just 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports.
All right, look who's coming on the court.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Hey, guys, they're passing the ball very efficiently here in the first half.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble, whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside, which really made it difficult getting to the rim.
Outside Booker. And here's Crowder from the arc. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Crowder's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. George outside. Driving in. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first.
And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
What a terrific take to the rim. Paul George is just giving it to the defense right now. Tenacious on that drive.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And with Paul George, Grant, you know what he delivers. Very consistent in what he'll bring to each game.
I mean, the scoring is always going to be there, but his defense doesn't take a night off either. I mean, very nice and consistent production from him.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, "From starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced, and we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident."
That they are, Allie. Thanks. With the tip. And Booker pulls it down. There's the drive. Right side Johnson. Lets it go from the wing. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Here's Johnson. Comes up empty down low. The Clippers trail. George for three. Rebounded by Johnson. Payne with it. Guarded now by George. Good chance here for Booker. Misses off the right iron.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. And now the Suns fast break. And here's Saric. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Boy, it really helps when Dario Saric is aggressive like this. The guy makes the defender commit, and nicely done offensively.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Boy, one thing you love about Dario Saric, his ability to pass as a big man. This guy has great vision and the ability to deliver the basketball.
And here's Payne outside.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
He drops it from range.
This guy loves to help his team space the floor. You have to respect Kawhi's range. He will make you pay.
It'll go on Eric Bledsoe. That's his first foul. And Dario Saric, almost like a store-brand version of Jokic with how he can create.
Oh, that's a great description because there are some fantastic store brands. He's got that same skill set, right? This guy is always going to find a way to contribute because he's got such a well-rounded offensive game.
The Suns leading. Here's Shamet. Oh, nice D from Kennard. Leonard, right side. Pass to Zubats. Soft touch off the glass.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
To a certain extent, you like the aggressiveness, but that's 2 fouls already. Take a step back.
You know, ever since the Orlando bubble, Payne has been a much improved player, Doris.
Well, there's no doubt Cameron Payne used the momentum gained in Orlando. That confidence has carried over, and now he's finding himself a rotation player who's making contributions.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
To the inside. Stolen by Kennard. And there's a minute 45 left in the second. On the wing man. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And a nice finish on the layup. Man's got his first basket of the night.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint. And make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
Here's Payne. Gets some space and parries the jumper. And the Suns lead by 5.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Back to Bledsoe. Pass to Kennard. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Payne. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're off to battle the Trailblazers after this one, as they'll be playing at Moda Center. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. Now Saric. And so he draws the foul, heading to the line to shoot a pair.
Boy, give Saric a lot of credit. He attracted the defender's attention because he looked determined to score it.
And the Clippers making a change here.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Pass to Kennard from downtown, and it's Phoenix with the rebound. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Payne drives. Blocked! And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
Substitution for the Clippers.
16 seconds left in the first half. Shot clock at 5. Poke loose. Here's Leonard. And the layup is good off the glass. Leonard's got his third basket on the night right there.
As Kawhi likes to say, board man gets paid.
The Clippers, 23. The Suns, 28.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Here's Payne. Pass to Ayton. Nice move. And he lays it up and in. Ayton's got 8.
Don't let DeAndre Ayton get comfortable. This guy is a problem on the interior.
Back to Jackson. Lets the 3 fly. No good on the shot. Here's Nader. Hits the trifecta.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
For 3, George. And Ayton pulls it down.
Boy, it's hard not to think about Paul George and what many consider to be that devastating leg injury he suffered. There were people who doubted whether he could come back, and now stronger than ever.
It's blocked. And they're able to recover, and he gets it back. Clock at 4. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here.
Boy, Ayton's reach is absolutely incredible. Great anticipation. That is nice defense.
Kicks it to George. Lets it go from deep.
He is just not taking smart shots out there. A pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Here's Ayton. From deep, Johnson fires in the triple.
3-pointer.
Johnson's got his second bucket of the night. And with Paul George in that injury, as it happened, we weren't sure he'd ever play again.
That's exactly right. It shows the determination he has and how much love for the game of basketball. He overcame that physical setback and the mental toll that's part of that, and still enjoying an incredible NBA career.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
All right.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
So both teams making some changes here. And it's Phoenix's ball. They've scored 10 straight. Pass to Ayton. Hangs in the air. The shot, no good. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Here's Batum, covered by Crowder. Batum's shot is off.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Now here's Bledsoe. He's guarded by Bridges. Man. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Man's got 5 now.
This is an area of great improvement for Bledsoe. Willing to make the extra pass now.
And that one's good. And the Suns lead by 14.
Well, 9 times out of 10, that probably is a miss, but somehow he finds a way.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Boy, Devin Booker is just such an explosive force on the offensive end. He can take over a game each and every night he steps between the lines.
Boy, when Booker gets locked indoors, he's as deadly as they come in the NBA.
Well, the list of guys who've gone for a 70-point eruption is still very short. 20 points per game for almost the entirety of his career. This guy scores with ease. I don't care what defender you send at him.
And here are the Suns. They're on a 14-3 run. Pass to Aiden. Back to Booker. The 3 ball. They get it back. It's Bridges on the wing. Aiden with a screen. And it's Paul off the drive. And Aiden gets it to go.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Batum's shot is off.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And there's the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. This one for 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Phoenix ball.
And so here's Phoenix. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Pass to Bridges. Back to Paul. Aiden with a screen. Paul with it. And Ibaka picks him up defensively. Got it. And the Suns lead by 20.
There's an elusivity to Chris Paul's play. He's got the knack to get into the teeth of the defense and make something happen.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Kennard can't get it to go. Tipped away. Booker on the take. And Booker with the jam.
Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Booker Spirit.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Now the Clippers with it. Back to George. Over Booker. Nice shot by George.
Now Paul George, a tremendous jump shooter. Squares up, knocks it down. The defense has got to be better.
And Justice Winslow picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And whenever a team has a superstar talent, Doris, there's immediate pressure to build a roster that can win a title. Obviously, more teams fail than succeed.
There's no doubt, BA, because what you're seeing in the modern NBA is guys who not only obviously want to get paid, this is a business, but what happens is they also want to win because it's all about their legacy. And so they put pressure on an organization. Make sure we have the pieces to compete for a championship.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
George outside. Going inside. Nice D from Bridges.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass. trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Down low. Stolen by Bridges. On the break. Here's Shamet. And it's blocked by Ibaka.
Boy, still a dependable shot blocker. That is what got Serge Ibaka playing time at the beginning of his career. Nice.
This is their plan in the second half, to try to use the three-point shot to shrink this deficit.
From deep. Rebound by the Clippers.
And just unable to get anything going tonight. I mean, his teammates have really bailed him out.
George for three. And they get it back. Jacks up a three. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. George has got 5 points now this quarter.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
Payne on the bounce. Inside. He got a piece of it. And it's time for an injury report. And now we'll send it over to Allie LaForce for an update on Reggie Jackson. Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a status report update from LA's head athletic trainer. They've concluded it's a pinched nerve in the neck, causing a pins and needles type of feeling in the arm. As we approach and enter the midway point of the season, interesting to see just how this impacts them in the standings.
Well, we appreciate it, Allie. Hoping to see him back on the court soon, guys.
They really hope to have him back, but it's so crucial that he's healthy when he returns.
Crowder outside. Ayton with a screen. Lets it go. Leonard pulls down the board. The three, George. He buries it from three.
They're improving, but still find themselves behind.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Clippers making a change here.
First team foul. Now, into the lineup for your Clippers, Ivica Zubac. Suns assess the timeout.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. On defense, the Suns. 22 is their biggest lead.
When you're not in rhythm with the three ball, why do you keep firing from there?
To the middle. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Ayton uses his length to his advantage. No doubt on the dunk.
George for three. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
For three, Booker. Got a piece of it. Paul with it. Guarded now by George. To the inside. Nader. Denied by Leonard.
Well, the instincts of Kawhi Leonard on the defensive end are so pure. Send it back Kawhi.
Here's Ayton. Outside Johnson. .105 left in the game. Blocked again!
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards zero. Nice victory here for the Suns.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
B.A., the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for DeAndre Ayton.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
36 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And Booker with the jam.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
"17 seconds left in the final quarter. Pass to Johnson. Now here's Ayton. 5 on the clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. Zubac with the steal. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to play.
I ain't giving no lecture. No. Got me charged up like a Tesla.